Started, we'd like to welcome Jordan Spieth into the interview room here at the AT&T Byron Nelson. Seven-time winner on the PGA Tour, 2015 FedEx Cup champion. Jordan, all started right here, really, if you look at it, back in 2010 as a 16-year-old. Just talk a little bit about your recollection of that tournament and what this tournament as a whole means to you.
Yeah, I still played a few holes today and still talk to Michael, recalling memories from the 2010 and 2011 Nelson when I was in high school. Just cool moments or shots or clubs we hit into holes or whatever. It's really fun to look back on those times. It was so special to me that actually all thank you notes that I write, that my parents, I used to be forced to write. Now I see why they forced me to write them. Have a picture of me on 17 in 2010 on the follow through and just a sea of people behind the green. Excuse me, behind the green, which is one of the coolest shots I've ever hit. And one of the best memories I've had was I hit it right of the pin to the right pin, which wasn't smart, but why be smart when you're 16? So, yeah, some really fun memories. Always fantastic to be back at this event, and I'm gonna walk around with a smile on my face this week and hopefully work my way into contention. I think last year was my best finish ever at this event. It's been kind of a tough event for me. Golf course hasn't suited my game as well as it did in those early couple years, but got some momentum off of last year and belief that we can work our way into contention. Hopefully we get a few good days of weather too. It looks a little iffy, but should be all right by the weekend.
And I'll mention on Saturday, AT&T is giving out this little guy to the first 8,000 fans. It makes a second appearance this season.
That's right, after the AT&T at Pebble Beach. So really cool, the activations that AT&T is doing involving our team and me specifically, and that'll be fun to see these bobbleheads going around. The tough part is when people ask me to sign them, I have no idea where to sign them. I kind of, oh, there we go. There goes the club throw already. Flip them over and sign them on the bottom, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, we'll open up questions. If you'll raise your hand, get a microphone. Yep, right here, row 3.
What was the motivation for your tweet? I guess it was Sunday with the old picture of you blocking out the haters.
Oh no, it's just like a saying when you're wearing shades. It's a saying like if you're wearing sunglasses or dark sunglasses, like I'm blocking out the haters. You guys are looking way too much into that.
Right. Yeah, Brad.
You sound a little under the weather, but are you okay?
Yeah, just had some allergies that led to some throat problems. Went to the doctor yesterday, but I'll kick it by the time. It's nothing major. It's just a little virus. I'll kick it by the time we tee it up. But yeah, just as you can tell, it's a little under the weather.
All right, Scott.
So Jordan, you're going to be the primary host for the clinic for the first time this year. You talked about last year this being obviously an important tournament because it's in your hometown. How important do you see the responsibilities of being a face of this golf tournament as it goes forward?
It's a tough it's a tough line to walk between trying to feel like you need to be such a big part, but still get the right work done to where you feel you can go out and play your best golf, because it's very difficult to do both, and you don't see that very often anybody do both. So this clinic is a great way to in an evening on Tuesday get a lot of kids from the area. Under Armour's now stepped up and taken over sponsorship with it too, which is cool from my point of view, to feel like I'm really helping out the community, helping grow, maybe help grow the game of golf in the local area, not just by this clinic, but through doing these kinds of things in Dallas. But maybe there's a couple kids who like football or basketball or baseball better that through this clinic maybe want to pick up a golf club, something like that. So when you hear those kinds of stories, it makes you want to come back, keep doing it. Harrison Frazier had hosted it with me in the past, and I'm sure he'll come back and do some of it in the future. But it's an easy, it's easy and very beneficial for me to be a part of, because I still feel like we can do something like this, but then I still have all tomorrow to get the work done, and all earlier today and yesterday. So I feel a responsibility for sure, but at the same time, it would be pretty special, selfishly, to get into contention and have a chance to win this tournament. So on the other side of things, I'm going that route too.